That was another thing that contributed to me being salty yesterday. That was a week straight of just driving at least 2 hours every day for a week.
It's not good, man.
No, it was tough. I listened to 4 straight episodes of Dan Carlin. Those episodes are like 4 hours long.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. All World War One. Again.
Oh my God.
And again. You put me onto that, and I can't. I listened to it for fucking 16 hours. And every time you said again, I was like, God damn it.
Dude, how many can you count?
And again, it's constantly.
Just get your head around it.
It's like, imagine, again, these are human beings. Like you and I.
Torture.
If you don't listen to fucking hardcore history, you're fucking up.
Dude, it's
listen
so
to World
fucking
War
good.
One. It's called Blueprint for Armageddon, I think. It's so fucking
that's like
good.
you listen to parts 1 through 4.
Yeah. I still have another part or two.
I'm a WW2 head.
So am I. But
WW1 is kind of fucking...
You get it now. When you hear the stories,
got into it, dude.
When you imagine...
I never got into it.
What did our ancestors go through? Again.
True that.
It's fucking nuts.
Dude, I just, like I said, that shit is... It's so weird to me to think about how that shit started. Because when you look at it, it's usually economic shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's usually a couple billionaires are like, nah, dude, fuck you. And they're like, fuck me, huh? All right, dude.
Well,
how about this? And they like whisper into some fucking nut. And they're like, dude.
Yeah,
guy goes in, shoots the Archduke. Next thing you know, dude, there's like millions of people dead. And it's like, yeah, all right, we win. It's fucked up.
It is. But this
scary.
This was at a time when there weren't a lot of huge armies leading up to this. There was never really a war like this.
That was the first
The American
one?
Civil War was like kind of industrial war where thousands and thousands and thousands died. So like everybody kind of looked at the American Civil War and was like, that's kind of what it's going to be like. Mm-hmm. There were small wars everywhere, like Japanese versus Russia, the Russo-Japanese war, where like you got to kind of see what's coming, but nobody knew World War I was going to be like. I mean, it opens with like cavalry charges into machine guns. Where millions of people are dying.
That's fucked up. They were still in old school mode of like standing in lines, like the French when they, when the Americans went out and got
not necessarily
all
standing in line, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
like old school tactics against like we would just build a fort and then the other side would have artillery and just destroy it.
Think about how much it's advanced now. Now it's like you go gain intelligence through like cyber hacking, and then you have people like throwing secret coups over there, dude.
Yeah, you couldn't.
They have to take the whole economic, like military industrial complex and just take all that money and invent like a really sick game that all the countries can play. And whoever wins the game, you can put the same effort of war into it. Whoever wins gets like more of the money spoils.
Bitcoins.
Yeah, or like, you just get more of the money and more of the cool stuff rather than going in. It's like, so everyone's playing this fucking game. It's nonstop. That'd be a good thing to do.
That's a nice thing.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, and then I spent this morning watching shell shocked videos of these dudes from World War One that like with PTSD and like holy fuck, it's terrifying.
That's horrible, dude.
Like their bodies stop working from how fucked up they are.
Mortars and shit going off around them.
Yeah, but just from being in like artillery barrages and shit like that.
Right, yeah.
It's like it fucks you up so bad that your body is destroyed, just mentally.
So they're like our fireworks, basically, like for a dog.
Yeah.
Literally, we're like...
Yeah, except for like 4 years.
Oh, God,
and you get to watch everybody explode around you.
Damn.
Yeah, it was real terrible.
It's
really fucking insane.
It's pretty bad, dude.
The artwork that came out of it was sick, though. A lot of these soldiers, like, became artists from
True,
it.
yeah, they came home.
With gas masks and trenches, and it's pretty sick.
That's true. Especially coming back, you're on the GI Bill, it's like, well, I'm not getting a regular job, dude.
Yeah.
I just saw people explode. It's like, I'm not going to go punch a stamp license place, dude.
Again,
you got to imagine.
These are heavyweight boxers. And they think that we're going to land the first blow. The next thing you know. It's just, dude, he's fucking nonstop.
I think it's like the D'Angelo video where, remember, everyone thought D'Angelo was getting a blowjob and like no one could see it? I think Carlin's getting stroked and he's like, and then.
Oh, that's a good theory. He is getting head every fucking episode.
Remember he always, who's the guy he always references? He's like, if you even exist.
Yeah.
That guy's probably giving him like a foot job under the table.
That makes perfect sense. Oh, the Franco-Prussian War. Yeah. Speaking of the D'Angelo thing, you were talking to me about R&B songs.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I forget what it was. It's funny as shit.
I hit.
Oh, here's another Carlin thought. This is somebody's brain going nuts. In World War One, in that hardcore history, he talks about this dude at the Somme, I think, where the mud was so fucked up that he got buried waist deep, or like up to his like stomach, and they couldn't get him out. So like these guys just marched past him. He was up to his stomach, and he was like, "Help!" And they're like, "We can't.
It'll kill you. Yeah,
we can't help you. Like, no matter what, you're stuck." So then they said a day later they were marching back, and now it was up to his neck, and it was just his head, and he lost his mind. So it was just a head in the ground, like it's the scariest thing on earth, dude.
Oh my god!
Just a head in the mud, like
I would have shot him, man. I would have shot him. Yeah,
he was telling everyone to kill him.
I would have shot him in the
head.
Yeah,
you have to.
That's fucked up. They
He'd
did
blow off his fucking side of his face. Like, I'm sorry, man, I missed.
I mean, that's someone be like, who wants to have fucked up nightmares for a year? And someone's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll dream about this for the rest of my life. Where's that guy who's just his head sticking out, screaming?
Oh my god, yeah, fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's anyway. November 15th, I'll be in Syracuse, New York, at Woody's.
Oh, but the stuff they talked about with the so with like people being like PTSD traumatized to where like it happened to the point it was so horrific that the memory becomes like inaccessible. And there was a bunch of pushback against that because it was apparently, I think World War I war vets. Weren't they the ones who like stormed the fucking White House? Yeah, shell shock. They took that out. They were like, you're not allowed to say that anymore.
Yeah.
Like anyone who refers to that is like, it's a bad word. It's bullshit. Like if it's happening to you, you're just weak and that's your problem.
Yeah.
But what happened? You had all
trying
these
to win a war, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You had all these.
Can't have pussies.
Well, would you ever learn about the thing where they're all the shell shock vets? They're like, all right, we're going to give you guys. It was like $1 a day that you served as a pension. Like, we're going to give it to you guys. And then the economy entered like a downturn, the Great Depression. And they were like, yeah, not going to give it to you guys yet. Just chill. And all the vets were like, dude, we're fucked. So they they occupied the White House. And then I think it was Hoover at the time.
Yeah, it was Hoover.
Hoover sent the troops on the troops. And tear gas and like,
yeah, dude.
At the time,
they had Hooverville. They'd have entire towns of Hoovervilles that they would just gas and be like, "Get out of here, scatter."
At the time, what the fuck was it? However, the highest up you could like the captain of the Washington D.C. police was Dwight D. Eisenhower, and then General Patton was in the army. Those guys combined forces and attacked the troops in Hoovervilles, and then they like became president and like the ultimate generals, dude. And then those guys, those veterans of World War I, never got those pensions.
Jesus Christ.
They fucking tear gassed them. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. We're all fucked up right now. Boo hoo,
dude.
Shell shock isn't real. You're a pussy.
Also,
and we're not paying you. Fuck off.
Tear gassing World War I veterans with PTSD is the worst thing you can do is gas them.
Exactly, dude. I didn't even think about that. It's like babies, fucking here's some dude.
Yeah.
And dude, we're going from
you guys
that.
Sad you got gassed? Here's some more gas.
From who you guessed it, the Army, your employer, dude.
Yeah.
And we're coming from that, and now it's like everyone's expected to be like, I don't know, dude.
Dude, I've gone down some rabbit holes watching shell shocked videos. They're fucking horrifying. There's like studies in there.
Dude.
There's one that's like real famous is if a guy saw a red hat, he would lose his fucking mind.
Jesus
Christ. Like terrified, screaming, hide under beds. They would all hide under their beds and shit from the shells.
Ugh.
But if you showed this guy a red ball or like a red hat, he would just lose his, because he saw he was a French dude and he saw his commander get his fucking head blown off.
Oh my God.
And he was wearing a red hat.
Well, apparently they're saying it's from the memory, not
nutty.
So they haven't codified the memory and language yet. So their nervous system's just activated, like really activated. They don't really know why, and they're just buzzing around, and then they'll see like a cue or something that reminds them of it, and they just go, and they freak the fuck out because they like kind of don't know what's going on.
Isn't that where like Freud kind of started?
Yeah,
wasn't he like helping the troops?
That was a talking cure. They started giving them the ability to put their traumatic event into words, and then build a narrative that they could be like, oh, this is what happened to me, and apparently that helps. So that was Freud and other guys. They started using hypnosis on them was like the big thing first, and then they were able to like talk about what happened.
Dude, there's guys that like they're shakes, like it's insane. These World War I veterans are like, it's wild, dude, and they can't walk. They walk like.
And then some guy was
crazy.
like, pussy, fucking pussy.
Yeah, you're like, what are you guys, pussies?
What are you guys fucking?
You're over there fighting Jerry? The Jerry's gave you what for?
Oh, fuck. We're at an hour 20 twin, baby.
Yeah, baby. Sorry, I was fucking.
Dude, you were fucking chilling.
I'm struggling,
You want to switch to the page? Coco lived in like Spain for a while. He like kind of meandered around the Spanish Europe. and just came here.
Europe. What is Spanish Europe?
I have a globe now, so.
Oh yeah, you got a globe?
I bought a globe today.
You got a globe?
I got a globe. Yeah.
What's going on with the globe for you?
I'm just going to put it in my office, dude.
That's big.
So I have a fucking globe.
Yeah, you can take a look at it and be like, oh, that's where that is.
Oh, okay. And it's out of date. It's from the 80s, so it has like a bunch of... The guy, I was like, yeah, dude, I want to brush up on my geography. He's like, well,
this isn't going to help.
He was like, yeah, you be careful with this one. It's kind of old. It's from the 80s. Like, it showed that Russia was like the Soviet Union.
The USSR.
Communist People's Republic or some shit. Yeah. It's pretty tight. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like,
we used to have that globe at my house.
You had an old globe?
The old globe at my parents' house is USSR. I was a fan
sick,
of it.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you can run into some Yugoslavia. You can see some old countries.
There's no more Yugoslavia?
There's no more Yugoslavia.
So what if someone's Yugoslavian? Do they say they're Yugoslavian, or are they just like,
I have heard people say they are Yugoslavian.
What is it now?
I could be wrong. Slovenia and Slovakia.
What is that? It's like the white Middle East?
Yeah. It is, literally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like the Balkans, all that.
It's just like Cat Stevens. It's like Cat Stevens Vania.
Yeah, it really is like the shittiest.
Is it really?
The Balkans are shitty.
That's
Apparently
why
it's really nice.
That's why it's the cheapest property in Monopoly. Baltic Ave.
Yeah, that's it's where it shifts from honkies into Arabs. There's like a combo of like,
and they're like
Greeks.
Yeah,
all this like mishmash of like, are you even a honky?
Yeah,
you're something.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't like it. Should I let you in or throw something at you?
Yeah,
let me know, dude.
What's going on? Do we have to fucking invade and instill democracy here, or fucking not?
Yeah.
Have we ever instilled democracy in like Slovenia? I'm sure we fucked.
That's never really been Bosnia.
Like, don't the markets like constantly crash?
In Greece, yeah. Well,
I feel like they're like constantly being like, we did it, and it's crashing.
It's because Russia's been butt fucking them forever.
Really?
In World War II, Germany was butt fucking them. Then they had civil wars forever. Yeah,
sucks. Seems like was that like the Franz Ferdinand squad?
Yeah.
Really?
In Serbia, he got shot.
How could the politics of Serbia ripple out and affect anything?
Because Austria was coming at him, and then Germany was like, "Yo, we're gonna help you out."
Do you think that was a setup? To pull people into the World War to be like, all right, we'll have some dumb Slovenian.
I don't know if it's to pull them into World War, but it definitely plunged them into World War because it was like it is just dumb shit.
Yeah, but if you're like the intelligence,
they were looking for anything to get it. Nobody wanted World War I like that. Nobody would try to have it happen.
So, but they shot the dude, and they were like, all right, enough of this.
Well, that was I guess there was like some stuff about how the Black Hand. That was the guys who did it. Mm-hmm. Like, kind of had some outside forces being like.
I did
see something. Yeah.
I think that's been forever. Like the American CIA has been wrong. The British MI5. What is it, MI5?
Before we were that powerful.
But I feel like the Brits were doing that.
The Brits were probably getting in there.
They're probably fucking with everybody.
The Brits were not itching for a fight with Germany.
Yeah,
back then. They never were.
But the Germs wanted a little bit of scrapping.
The Germs were waiting for someone.
So they might have been like, "Yo, bro."
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they set themselves up to. I don't know. That's a tough one because then Russia came to defend Serbia.
Really?
Yeah. So then, just like that, everybody started picking.
I gotta
sides.
check my globe. I'll check my globe, dude. When I go home.
Wow. Now we're
what else
cooking.
is going on?
Where is this happening?
Everybody knows.
Dude, how about a good cat fight?
I can get down with cat fighting, dude. Did you ever see them?
Scary.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Yeah. Cat fights?
Cat fighting I can get down with. That would be pretty tight.
Also, how loud are they? And they're always in your backyard.
It's horrible.
They're always
in your.
They're like
on your back porch. Are you talking organized
cat
fights or just in the wild?
Straight up, just two cats squaring up.
Is there any organized cat fighters?
I bet there is. It sounds like something Asians could get behind.
Yeah, I can see them waving some fucking bills at it.
Just screaming. I can see
them holding up some fucking
screaming in a cat's face.
Holding some dictator currency and fucking plastic visors
some
on.
Jeffrey dollars, throwing them down.
Cigarette smoke.
Monopoly money.
Cigarette smoke is thick down there. Put on a green visor and wave fucking.
Have cats.
What's his name? What's the guy's name? The Chinese guy.
Who?
Mao. Little fucking Mao.
Little Mao. Hell yeah.
Little fucking.
Mao's
floating around. Yeah, dude.
Those things are worth nothing.
Yeah, dude. I heard they traded Pogs back in Mao's China.
They did.
That's where Pogs come from.
That was, their currency collapsed due to the Pog failure. America came in with a fucking jammer. No, what are those things called?
The jammers. Brass jammers, dude.
Yeah. Trump came in with a jammer.
I heard the Beanie Baby collapsed the Pog.
The Beanie Baby collapse was
The Japanese
devastating.
Beanie Baby collapsed the Chinese Pog, dude.
Dude.
It's pre-World War
I wonder if
II.
the Chinese were behind Pogs. That makes sense.
For sure, dude.
That makes a lot of
For
sense.
sure. 100%. I would bet everything that was a Chinese
Slammer,
invention.
not jammer. It's a
It's a
slammer.
slammer, yeah.
Yeah, Trump's the slammer. You gotta love
Yeah,
what Trump's
dude.
up to, right, Gerbies?
What's that? Oh, with the England stuff?
Everything.
Yeah.
What's he up to right now?
Well, he was like, this guy's a stone cold loser about the mayor of London.
London.
Call a loser.
Because they keep allowing, like, massive protests.
Oh, okay.
And it's also, like, London, suck our fucking dicks, dude.
Yeah.
Don't tell us about government. You guys have had a king and queen forever.
Don't make us rise up again,
Don't
dude.
make us fucking rise up.
Revolutionary War Part 2 would be ugly.
Oh, this time it would be real.
I'd be a loyalist. I'd be a
Ugly,
loyalist.
dude.
You would be a little Tory, dude.
You would be a Tory?
Right, man. No, of course not. But I do like the idea, though, of like royalty.
Did you follow the royal?
Being like brought to the royal court and like.
Do you like that?
No,
That
probably
makes
not.
my
Probably
Celtic
not.
blood
I think I'm
boil,
just
dude.
saying that to be silly.
We're Celts.
How dare you say
How
that
dare
to
you?
us, dude?
We're Highlanders, dude.
I take it back. I was
like
saying it to
loving,
be silly.
That's like
I-
that's like loving Hitler, dude.
Yeah,
No, it's
you
not like
love
loving
Hitler.
him. I don't
Damn, dude, I can't
Half
believe
of
you
you loves
fucking
him.
microaggressed us.
I just wonder, really, honestly, what I would have done. I probably would have
What,
set
around
sail.
Hitler?
No, around the time of the revolution. I'd have been like, ugh.
You would have been. It would have been. I mean, dude.
It'd be tough to be like, I'm
tough bet.
with the Patriots because it's like we're probably going to lose this thing. I'm
Yeah,
going
but
to hedge my bets and
You were
side
also
with, side
way
with the
more
king.
willing to die back then. Because it was like you were fucking freezing all winter, you were hot all summer, and then it was like, you know what?
Fuck it, dude.
Whatever. Fuck this.
Shane probably
Couldn't
knows
jerk
more
off
about this than I
ever.
do, but the 1776, the battles of the Revolutionary War,
Yeah.
unreal, because they were getting pushed all the way back through New York.
Yeah.
I would have
And-
done good, I think, in Revolutionary Warfare, because that was like,
Everybody did pretty well.
could take-
like literally no one got shot.
yeah, you could take it. You could literally. if
Those
someone-
battles also like I loved this. I loved the Civil War growing
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Then people were getting fucking killed.
I could have done.
Revolutionary War after like a major battle, they're like 2,000 casualties.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
That would be huge,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be a massive.
There's just a
the
lot of
Civil War,
guys
it was
being like, ah, fuck.
yeah. I mean, across the fucking board, everyone's just Jesus Christ, that fucking hurt. We gotta
It's like
get
a
out of
father
here.
and son paintball trip.
Really? God damn it! Stop it!
all right.
All right.
Because you could, if you shot a musket from like center field, I could catch it at home plate with a catcher's mitt. No problem. I went to Revolutionary War camp, dude. I fucking, they told us that. You could
Interesting.
catch
Yeah, it's
a musket ball.
fascinating, yeah.
From if they shot you from literally back in center field.
Yeah.
If you had a catcher's mitt, you could catch that thing. That's the level we're talking, dude.
Yeah.
They were basically throwing rocks at each other.
Fast rocks, though. Those rocks hurt if they caught you.
know.
If you got caught, that hurt.
You catch one in the head and get bludgeoned and get
Yeah.
like fucked up. They were like really sick slings, basically.
Yeah.
And they were just, that's, you know, you hit in the shin and be like, fuck! Ah! All right!
Yeah, those are some loud battlefields.
Oh,
just
yeah,
dudes
dude.
screaming, just like, Jesus Christ. God damn it. Yeah, I was always, because as a kid, the Civil War, I loved the Civil War.
Yeah.
So then people, I thought the Revolutionary War was fucking gay.
I was a big Rev head.
And then, just because once somebody slid me the numbers, I was like, take that back. give me Gettysburg.
yeah, look at me get
Give me
that.
the fucking Civil War, dude.
That's after the bolt action rifle, right? When people could really like,
No.
were they front ended back then?
Yes.
They were still front ended.
A lot of the time.
Wow.
Yeah. But they started to, I don't know much about it. They started like spiral the rifle, like rifling.
Oh, yeah,
rifling
yeah.
started to come about.
Yep.
But yeah, exciting stuff. It was, some people argue the Civil War was like the first modern war.
Where people started like the body started stacking.
But yeah, like where it was industrialized.
Yeah.
Like railroad, shit like that.
Gotcha.
But,
I'm a big
you know,
Rev war
World
head.
War One.
The bayonets got real though.
I switched. Carlin put me on to World War One hard.
Yeah.
My uncle used to try to get me on the World War One tip. He'd be like, you gotta look it up. Those fucking planes
Says even better.
just dropping spikes into fucking trenches.
What about
They weren't even dropping bombs. They were literally dropping bricks.
What about World War?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
They were throwing
really?
bricks at each other. Dude, the dog
Jesus,
fights, the
dude.
World War One like dog fights were guys with like pistols in the sky shooting at each other. It was retarded. It was retarded.
That's hilarious.
They would fly over a trench and just throw whatever they could.
Just dump
They'd
the
be
trash
throw
on-
some
they would just
fucking
dump the
bricks.
trash on people?
Yeah, dude. You get hit with a brick from up in the sky.
Oh,
That sucks.
Jesus, dude.
You'd be talking to someone, they just explode with a brick.
That fucking blows.
Well, if anybody has any interest, the Civil War documentary, that's the really famous one.
Burns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who narrates that, David McCullough, is a historian himself, and he wrote a book called 1776 and narrates it. It's on Audible. It's so good. And it's just basically about the first battles of the Revolutionary War and how, Washington just gets pushed back from Staten Island to New York, then tries to escape out to Jersey.
Yeah.
And when you're listening to it, it's like, how did we win this thing?
Yeah.
'Cause they had to just get beat like crazy to start.
Just kept taking L's.
Yeah, and then
But that was like
the French came and like the
French hooked it up a little with like I guess Navy and shit like that.
Can we start doing
French
some like
helped us out.
guerrilla warfare and stuff too?
Yeah, that was the Swamp Fox down
Yeah,
in
dude.
South Kakalaki.
That's what I would have done from day one.
I think his name was Francis Marion. Swamp Fox. He's a good bull.
Showed us what was up.
Yeah, he started guerrilla warfaring them.
It must have been so funny when they're all standing in a straight line on their knees, like
That's not fair.
what is this?
Gentlemen don't fight from the trees. Ouch! Ow! They're very ungentlemanly.
All right, you got me.
Yeah, that's
Someone got like a hard Charlie horse, and
I'm
it was
more
just
French
like,
and Indian over revolutionary.
you like that one?
French and Indian's fucking sick.
That's when they
I
were
love good colonial powers fighting it out.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
France versus England, just like fighting over like Ohio.
Yeah, I like that.
Sick.
That's so funny.
And you hire Indians to go fucking kill the other guys.
And that was a huge power up, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, I mean, being a French gentleman running into like some Iroquois, cutting your fucking head off.
That would suck.
Chocolate, please.